गुड मॉर्निंग फ्रेंड्स एंड ऑल माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम टू योर ऑन यूट्यूब चैनल वॉइस ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स। और जीडी क्लासेस की इसी क्रम में आज अपना टॉपिक है रिजर्वेशन सिस्टम इन इंडिया, जो कि बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट और कंसिडरेबल टॉपिक है और ऑलवेज एक करंट टॉपिक रहा है। टॉपिक पर आगे बढ़ने से पहले ये कह सकते हैं कि अपनी स्पीड अच्छी चल रही है। एवरी डे आपको एक टॉपिक मिल रहा है। 11 टॉपिक्स अपन अपलोड कर चुके हैं और कोशिश की जाएगी जब तक जीडी की डेट आए तब तक 30 to 35 टॉपिक्स स्टूडेंट्स तक पहुंच सके, ताकि मैक्सिमम स्टूडेंट्स मैक्सिमम टॉपिक्स पर कमांड कर सके और उन पर अपने आइडियाज़ ले सके। स्टार्ट करते हैं अपने टॉपिक रिजर्वेशन सिस्टम इन इंडिया। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी नीड टू नो व्हाट इज रिजर्वेशन सिस्टम और व्हाट इज दैट काइंड ऑफ सिस्टम। Reservation in India is the process of facilitating a person in education, scholarships, jobs, in promotions who has category certificates. Reservation is a form of quota based affirmative action. Reservation is governed by Indian constitutional laws, statutory laws, and local rules and regulations. They are supposed to become a part of mainstream in society. In other easy words, reservation system is a kind of facility that was provided by Indian constitution, and still it is being provided with some amendments to the ST/SC card in the beginning, but now many more castes are part of our education system. India got freedom on 15th of August 1947. The situation was worst for India as India got freedom after 200 years from British rule. They snatched everything from India and took it to their country. So the condition was too poor. If we talk about the reservation in details according to the data's history of reservation system, a short background. The reservation system that exists today in its true sense was introduced in 1933 when British Prime Minister Ramsay MacDonald presented the Communal Award. This made a provision for separate electorates for Muslim, Sikh, Indian, Christian, Anglo-Indians, European and Dalits. This system was opposed by Mahatma Gandhi, who protested against it, but many minorities and leaders like B.R. Ambedkar supported it. After long negotiations, Gandhi and Ambedkar signed the Pune Pact, where it was decided that there would be a single Hindu electorate with certain reservation. And after the India's independence, there were some major changes in favor of the ST/SC and OBC. One of the most important occurred in 1979 when the Mandal Commission was established to assess the situation of the society and educationally backward classes, and then it was considered. So Bhimrao Ambedkar played a huge role to start that system. He just tried a lot for the Dalits to provide some facility for the backward and poor people of that time. If we talk about the reservation system, is it good or was it good when it started? We can consider it with some aspects. As the condition was worst, many poor people were backward economically, politically, and socially, as well as in educational way. Many of poor caste used to live in forest areas. They were not in contact of education. They were not in touch of life, city life, and they did not know even their rights at that time. They did not have jobs. They had just struggle for life. So it was necessary to give some facility with that way, or reservation was a supportive system. It could uplift their level. They get some support and they could, so they can come into the mainstream of society. So India can develop with the contribution of all caste and support. So in the beginning it was a right decision according to the situation to provide a kind of facility. Through that some poor backward caste, ST/SC and OBC, they could get a level, they could get it support, and they can come to the mainstream of society. Well, if we talk about the reservation system in present time, is it relevant or not? Should it remain or not? So we can talk about with some aspects. Reservation has become a biggest problem for India at present. It has become a cancer for us, as it is harming the country rather than giving benefits. People are misusing it. It is dangerous for our unity, as many caste and communities they fight to get it or to not to quit it. In Gujar Mina agitation, in Jat agitation, we see many examples in which we saw how dangerous is it for country as people are fighting with each other, communities and caste. They are being divided because of reservation. They are destroying public property. They set fire, went for strikes, stopped trains, transportation, and just it is a huge harm for our economy. According to data, it puts the country 1 year back. What we built in 1 year, we have lost or we lose in a day. So we can really know how dangerous the situation is. Today, many castes are dependent on the reservation. They don't want to lose it. They have developed their level. In spite of that, they don't want to quit it. In a long duration of 70 years, they have they have developed their level. They have uplifted their level, but they are not ready to abolish it. They are opposed in the opposition whenever government tries to tamper with their quota. They want to keep their reservation quota safe at any cost. They prefer individuals' comfort to country's comfort. Then how can a country become developed? Country from developing country. Reservation was brought only for ST, SC and OBC, but now most of the caste have reservation in government jobs and education. Even after a long duration of years and support of reservation, people are not ready to abolish it. They don't want to do hard work and they just are dependent on reservation system, and it is also a dangerous for our country as on the basis of reservation people are reserved people are preferred to deserved people. Because of that, talented students are ignored, and in India we find a condition like lack of skilled workers in jobs, those who don't know how to do the work as they don't know how to perform it because they have got a position and post on the basis of reservation. And if we see sometimes a person with minus marks is selected as a government teacher, so we can feel how many students future will be ruined by a teacher like this. As a rotten apple ruins others, it causes a problem like brain drain because talented and deserved people have to find some options to live life and to earn money. They have to depart other countries, and we lose our talent, we use our best friends and other countries use it. Then it puts the country on the path of backwardness and developed countries become more developed. It increases crime and terrorism as every deserved one is not from rich background. They have to struggle and sometimes they choose a wrong way like crime, terrorism because of dissatisfaction and frustration. The reservation system has become a reason behind many problems also, like it is dangerous for the unity of nation that many caste people community they just keep on fighting with each other to just retain their reservation quota, and they don't want to accept any kind of tampering with their reservation quota. They don't want to lose it at any cost. It has become the reason of vote bank politics as parties come and just try to work for the nation, but they don't want to do any kind of reformation with the reservation quota. And the government is built, the people are given seats as they just do the politics on vote bank for the reservation. It is harmful as we find undeserved workers that definitely it puts the country back. So it also increases crime because of reservation. Many people, many students, those who are talented, in spite of that they don't get jobs, so they find a wrong track. It is frustration for the youth that they have intelligence, still they don't have jobs according to their level. And it is also dangerous socially as sometimes students they have to go outside, they work in foreign, and finally they don't come back to the country. So it's really dangerous for our social life as the people those who have sent their kids to the foreign after a huge effort, when they don't come back, then it destroy them socially. So here we can find there are so many demerits of present reservation system. It has become a symbol of loss rather than giving benefits. And in the beginning we brought it for the good result, but at present it's not relevant. So here a question emerges: should it be removed, should it be abolished, or some reformations can be done, some amendments can make it better? So if I talk about that sense, if we talk about in this sense, that the system of reservation like at present has become just a barrier. Country is being put backside because of the reservation system. People don't want to use their own abilities, they are dependent on it. So I think it must be removed, or there is some serious amendment can be done, like the reservation system is based on caste, should be based on economical criteria, so that only needy and required one will get the benefit. As we find, no caste is completely poor in India, but there are some poor people in every caste. So, if the reservation system will be based on economical criteria, then the people and required and needy person from every caste, they will get the benefit. So, the facility that is provided by the government, by the constitution, will be utilized rather than misusing by the people. It can be a good thing. One more thing I would like to say, that there should be a duration period of time for that reservation. So the trend that is already we are facing, that people are dependent on it, should not be continue. So people will know that there is the facility for particular period of time, in which they will try to uplift their level, they will take it as a support, they will not depend on it. And after that duration, after that duration of 5 years or 10 years, it will be snatched, or in that time they are to do best to get their level on higher position. So with these kind of things, at least we can make it better, we can do the in a better way, we can make the things better. Or after that duration, after that period of time, it should be abolished, so the only deserved person, intelligent brains will get job. We will get the most of our best brains, our best brains, our intelligent skillful workers will not be lost, and they will not work for other countries. We will get the benefit of our best brains. So with that kind of aspect, I would like to finish my topic. I tried to touch the every aspect of the topic: merits, demerits, advantage, present, past, background, what can be done, what is the present situation, and I would try to include every single important thing in our GD. Well, मिलते हैं कल किसी नए टॉपिक के साथ. Have a great time. जय हिंद, जय भारत.